Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Looney Tunes here. How's everybody doing today? Well, we are back on Out of War, and we had a successful live session on Sunday. We did a lot of things. We showed you a lot of things, and we missed a few things. But this is a quick view of what we've created since then. And we are hard at work trying to get this dam up and going. Now, we got the first part of the dam done, as you can see. There are a couple guys there working on putting up the towers, and now they're going to build the towers up a little bit. It'll probably have a little viewing section above, staircase going up above it, but we are working that in there, and it'll have some kind of viewing station up on top of the tower. So I'm kind of screwed up there. I fell off my drone, but that's okay. We need to get back in it anyway. So as you can see, we got the water blocks in there. So basically what happened is this is our creation, how we did it. We got the lake in the background over there. You can see part of it. It's still under construction. It kind of overflowed, and this is what happened. We had to build a dam to catch what came overflowed. So this is kind of the picture that we're putting out. So, and we're going to build a road to it, which the road will come through it. You can go underneath the towers, and once we clear out part of this mountain, we'll have the road go around to the other side. Now, we have cleared out this entire area over here, and we're going to be putting basically what you call an employee's retreat. So we're going to have a little amenities, a couple buildings, a boat launch, maybe a restaurant. So it's just going to go up and up and up from here. But down below, it is a mess. We got our favorite construction guy down there working on it right now. So let's go take a look, see at what he is up to. So as you can see, this is the main facility. And we did actually have this section all torn up, but he kind of fixed it. And what we're going to do, this is temporary, of course, and this is our coal plant production area where we can make sure we get all our power and everything, and every one of them is being fed coal. Now up on top up there is where he is going to implement kind of like a same system more or less, but it's going to be kind of like a main system, and it's gonna
a double plant. Instead of a single line like that, I'm gonna a double system instead of a single.
Well, let's have the contractor here. Let's have him elaborate.
Well, it's gonna be a while until I've got some planning to do.
Obviously.
Basically, I'm gonna come in. This is my starting point where I'm gonna start.
Okay.
Kind of got me a nice flat spot to work on. I might have to get rid of some more dirt there on that left-hand side, but this is kind of my measurement, and each one of these blocks are like 5 blocks apart, so kind of gives me like a little measurement to kind of play with, so I can know where my lines are at least, and I can get this hopefully set up and get it looking good. I want to get some walkways in it so you can actually walk through the plant and stuff like that too.
Well, there you have it. He's going to have this all set up. We don't know how long it's going to take. It'll take a day. It'll take 1 hour. We know, no, but we'll find out soon enough.
It's going to take more than an hour, I can tell you that.
So as you can see, this is our main entrance, which goes in down to our underground mine. Now we have been working at it, and as you can see, we have the tunnel. It is increased dramatically. Made that tunnel a little bit longer. We got panels here, so we're going to implement that into the other tunnel down here to make more paneling on there. So this is going to be extended down further into the mountain. Now, we have another guy that has an off-site, and he is making a big, huge system up there. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect an underground tunnel from here, from this one, and go to his up at the part of the mountain. Now his is we're about lined up almost with his. So it's basically going to be kind of like a uphill going from here up to his. But it's pretty much lined up. We might have to go a little further in maybe. We don't know yet. We haven't got to that point. But in order to get to his mine up here, we have an area which they carved out a road and they call it the Goat Road. Why they call it the Goat Road, I don't know. But that's what
driving down it.
well, there you have it. I guess driving down it explains the whole thing. So this is the road right here, and it goes all the way up to his site up there. So right now it's it's kind of rough, but they're gonna work on it here and there. Get it all situated. It'll be nice and smooth eventually. Like we got the road from here to the mountain mine. So yeah, we kept this side on here and kind of spiffed it up a bit, and we took that side off so we can increase our coal plant and eventually put up another 2-line system up there. So this is going to grow exponentially bigger. So yep, he's got a lot of work ahead of him. We're going to let him go so we can get that done, but we have still been trying to fill these hoppers. We have got them full quite a bit, and so we've been running things off and on. As you can see, the system has been running, and this is what we've been getting. So we've implemented the new rod system, so we're getting iron rods and copper rods. We're still getting all the other sheets and blooms. So yep, we're even getting steel rods too. Isn't that nice? Wonder what those what kind of amount those pack a punch to. But now that we showed you that, and actually he rearranged this a little bit just to add that one in there. So this right here is your steel rod production. So this is what it looks like. So basically, it's not running right now. I don't have the system running. I can turn it on real quick. Yeah, we had to kind of cramp up in here a little bit so we can get it, but it's all going to be rearranged and retooled and everything. So, ready, crank this back up again, and look at her go. Yep, nice. So yeah, we redid a few things, make it look a little bit better. Now we do have this oil pump is actually attached to this asphalt, so that's running, and actually it is running. And we do have the water pumps going to the wash plant. Now I know they did the update today, but I would like all you guys to at least tell me. I don't think that looks like water. It looks like steam to me. So I think they need to retake a visit to that and kind of adjust it a little bit. So hopefully they'll do that. We'll know soon enough. But yep. So there's the steel rod. So everything's still hooked up the way it was before, but we just implemented that one in here. Yep, that looks really awesome. Alrighty. So we'll let that empty out. We're going to have to eventually tear all this up anyway, so we can reinstitute this. He's going to actually redo all the hoppers to make sure it divides evenly. So we kind of put a temporary double hopper system right in here. But yeah, it'll feed, this hopper system will feed in there and up there also, along with the system I have up top here. So that's where we're going to go at right now. We're going to go up and see this because I actually did another system up here. And here it is. So basically I just ran off of what we had. These are emptied out. Haven't filled them up yet. So I just did a basic trommel system with a wash plant. So everything goes through there. The dirt gets sold here. Everything else goes up through here and goes to the smelters. So those are the hard ores there. This is not right here. This is just a regular shaker. It's not the metal shaker or or metal sorter, excuse me. So this right here is just the coal, standard coal. I did the trommel first and the coal second, and the coal goes off into the storage right there. So, and we put the jaw crusher first because of some strange reason, the solid rock is going straight through the system, ending up at the end. So I guess it doesn't, in the shaker, it does not show solid rock. I don't know why they took that off, but I'll show you here. So here you got the coal screen. Down here is there's the metal sorter. So why they have it set up to do just iron and aluminum, I don't know what the purpose of that was. So everything else is supposed to go through, so I'm pretty sure that you can, just run this iron and aluminum go off a separate direction, and everything else just go down another direction. I mean, that's a more feasible thing to do. But I'm sure coming down the line they're going to do something else. Where is that other one at? Where's the other one? There it is. Okay. So as you can see, the shaker machine, anything comes through it. Okay. Anything comes through it. So the only thing that goes out is coal, blast rock, and crushed rock. So see, that's the problem right there, because the solid rock was going straight through the system, because it would come out the bottom here, and because it says everything else. So in order to diffuse that so that you don't have the solid rock come out, is you put the jaw crusher there, and then the solid rock goes and becomes crushed rock, so it would go out the shaker. So problem solved. So we just had to put the jaw crusher first, then the shaker afterwards, so you don't have the solid rock going through the system. And then you have everything else that comes out the bottom. Now in our situation, the pay dirt and the coal is taken care of first, so it won't come out this way. Everything else will go out the other way, which is all the other ores. In our case, it'd be the iron and copper. We don't have platinum yet. Silicone would go through there, lithium and all that would go through there. Well, we don't have lithium going through there, but I mean, sure, you can put another shaker past that too. I mean, depends on how you want to run it. Alright, so that is the way the system works. Basically, we didn't implement the new rod into this one. We only needed 2 automated smelters for this one, which after all the ores go through, it'll go through the high temp, which will bring the iron through and change it into steel. So we're not doing iron up here. So basically you have no iron come through at all up here. We have the iron ore, but not the iron metal or iron bars or whatever. So I just implemented the steel rolls into sheets and bloom into steel rod or steel beams. Yeah, exactly, steel beams. So now, as you guys know, we recently had the updates to the water, oil, crude oil, fuel, and all that. So that is where this comes in. I just finished this today. So the water system, I do have it hooked up now. The water goes to the frother and over to the wash plant. So those both are running, they're going. So everybody knows that the unfiltered water comes through just the water pump. So they implemented what they have now. It's called the water refinery, water refinery. So we put the water refinery on this. This is basically a split off. So we split it off of here, and then we put it into a storage tank. So it'll go through the refinery, unfiltered, and then it'll turn it into water. So now you have water. So you have a self automated system to get water without using the regular oil derricks that are in the game. Now you can use them too. You don't have to do it this way, but you can do it the other way also. So now we come down to the fuel area. Now this is basically how you can implement the oil, the crude oil now. So you put up your oil pumps here, which I have 4 of them set up. And yes, it is on coal. So, and yes, I did build this up, but there underneath is an actual coal. There's a coal line underneath here. I just extended it and moved it up so I can raise these up. So as you can see, I have all 4 connected. So they come out here and they go into splitters. No, is it splitters or no, mergers? Yeah, mergers. I have them go into mergers. So these 2 will merge into this one, then it'll move on to this one, then these 2 merge into here, and then boom, goes off into the oil refinery. So this is all crude oil. So now that these are all connected to the same system, you only need 1 power output. So it doesn't matter which one you use. Apparently it still comes out to 300 speed. But this is the system that I have now, and that's how much power it is. So I'm only running 2 solar panels and to run this system. So it is working. So it does run. As it goes over here, this is the refinery. So it's basically going to go crude oil to oil. Now you can use just the oil for other things. I know they use oil for some of the plastics in the game, but if you don't have to. Or you can run 2 different lines to go from oil to what have you, fuel, generator fuel. Now if you use generators, yes, then you can go from crude oil to oil. Then this one will go to oil to fuel. And if I'm mistaken, I think the refineries go from fuel to generator fuel. So let's take a quick look at that. So that's the water refinery that's down here. And where is the other one at? I think it's up top here. So there's the oil refinery. So as you can see, crude oil comes and fuel goes in here. So if you have one going and have crude oil, then it's going to oil. So if you have another one after that, it goes from oil to fuel. So you add another one, it'll go from fuel to generator fuel. So see, there you have it. So you could split this off 3 different ways, or you could just run it down: generator fuel, oil, or fuel. So I just have a little card that I made up. I don't have it on the screen, but if you use oil, the oil is like, I think it was, well, if you do like a big bulk of it, like the 999 back bulk of it, it's 669,000. The fuel is 619,000. I don't know why oil is more, but crude oil is run basically $2 a barrel, and the unfiltered water only runs $1 a barrel. So I don't know where they get the pricing from, but so basically, and the regular water is actually $1 a barrel too. So you don't get much out of it. About the only thing you can get much of is the oil and fuel. That's about the only thing you can make good money from. Now, using it for generator fuel, you can like produce it yourself and run your generators. So there you have it. Now, as far as the oil plants, I don't know about the fuel into that or how it goes. I'm not sure if they've actually got the oil refineries or oil pumps to produce that to go in there. Some people say water, some say oil goes there. We don't know yet for sure. Pretty sure eventually they will come out with what goes to what. So as far as we know, the frother wash plant sluice box gets water, the asphalt gets oil. Oil plant, we don't know yet to say. So hopefully soon we'll figure that one out. But as you can see it, we've got this portion done. So there you have it. You got all that in there. And you got a little view of what it looks like. So there you have it. So up here, I still have the manual smelters. I still have them. Why I have them, I don't know. I just haven't torn it down yet. I mean, it took me a long time to build this building, so I just thought I'd leave it up. So yeah, there's my same sun panel power grid. Now, like I was saying over here, this is the area I just cleaned all this out. So this is going to be like the company retreat area. So whoever decides they want to put additions on there, they can do that. So far we have a couple takers to do a boat launch and a restaurant. So we're going to see how that goes. And yep, we definitely got to finish the lake too. We got to finish that off. Eventually we'll get that done. But the bridge looks really nice. Eventually I'm going to put another bridge on the other side over there on the end so that we can go across. And if anybody gets a bug and they want to build something bigger, they can put a hotel on the other side. Maybe even a ski resort. It's a possibility. You never know. So we got Disturb up here, and Quicksilver's giving him a hand. He is working on the towers for the dam, which it looks like he's doing a pretty good job over there. So in the next video, probably the live, you'll probably see a little bit more of that. But yeah, we're gonna get that done so that you guys can see that. But eventually, this dam will be opened up on the other side, going on this mountain. That's what I've been doing today, is been cleaning out this side right here so I can work over that way. Now we just got to stay away from the water. So basically I ended up using the rocks right here to use as a barrier instead of the blocks, because the blocks just wasn't cutting it. But yeah, so I ended up using the rocks here. So it actually looks pretty good. Looks like a real waterway here with a bridge. And then we put rocks up over there, kind of going a little heavy with the rocks, you might say, but it cleans up. Looks pretty nice though. So we got all the rocks in here. Tried to make it as random as possible. I even got the bushes in here too. Yep, got all these little bushes in here. So eventually, yeah, this road will be cleaned up, all smoothed out and attached to the dam. But yep, it's going pretty good over there. And we got Warrior Carol over there. Let's go see if his head's smoking yet. Oh man, somebody set off the freaking alarm. Did you hear the alarm go off? The sirens are going off. Oh no. I think Warrior did something to the system up here. Set off the air alarm. Boy, this is kind of awkward. Alright, so as you can see, he's going pretty good here. Actually, he's getting some, this and that, Oh, okay, so you got it going backwards this way and that way. Alrighty then. Looking good. So eventually, more than likely, this will end up being the main system. So make sure we have that jaw crusher out there. Yep, get that first. So yeah, right here you can see we got these are the coal screens right here. You can see that, and those filter off back here, and they will actually go across to the coal plant and filter into there. So, and then here you got the shakers. We might implement the metal sorters here. We're not sure yet, but we'll work on it. So we'll see what that comes into here. So yeah, it's working out pretty good. So yeah, we have a lot of room up here to play, so we decided to make something bigger up here. So yeah, I'm not too sure, but I think Dragon was said something about he was gonna build a garage in here. So we're gonna take a look see. So yeah, this is the, you guys have seen this before. Yeah, it's been cleaned out a little bit. So yeah, I did put this down here. Let's just teleport down there. Well, no, I can run down here so you can see how well it looks. Now, part of this we dug out, and part of this I used dynamite. So if you guys get a section that where you can get it to a certain point, you can use Draymite or the RDX or whichever one you want to use. And if you do it in grid mode, it gets a pretty good distance. You can run it up there. So right now we got this at a height that is perfect to bring rock trucks down here, anything down here. So this is just a temporary system I put up down here. So yeah, it looks kind of awkward, but this is all going to get torn down anyway. So basically I just fill this up and run it up to the other system so we can get this area right here. So I'm assuming that this is somewhere close going to Dragon's area up on his mountain straight forward from here. It's like east of here. So it'll be in that direction. So we'll take a look, see, and eventually we'll try and line it up, make sure everything goes. But we're going to haul this area out right here. It's going to get all cleaned out just like the other side, and then we'll tunnel around again. I don't know if we'll go straight or down or what. We'll see what happens. So eventually you guys will see that. So yeah, I know. I have windmills in here. I get it. But it works, though. It's just temporary. I had to put something temporary in so I can get it working, you know. Sometimes it's hard working by yourself. Filling 5 rock trucks at a time and dumping it in the dump, you know, back and forth. Just easier to put a hopper up here. So yeah, you can see the panels. This is where all the panels are going to go. We get a Dragon on that when he gets back. He's off working, so he'll be back soon. I don't know. Hopefully, maybe he might turn this into a garage down here. Well, we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, I didn't show you what we have up there, do I? So let's go back up here for a second. Oh wow. So I do have to say that dam turned out pretty well. So yeah, this is what we basically get right here. Just the steel beams, bloom, and sheets. Basically all we get here. And gold. And silicone, of course. That's all we really need here anyway. I didn't want to do too much extravagant here, but I wanted to do gravel, which gravel goes here. And then obviously we got all the coal. Lots of coal. Lots and lots and lots of coal. We got plenty of coal. So I don't think we'll ever run out of coal to fuel our plants at all. If we can't get it to go in there, we're just going to have to put it in there by hand. And because we have so much, I have some over here in this storage container as well. So, yep. Still have quite a bit left in there too. I think I might have to transfer that over eventually. Clean that one out. Because when we go, full tilt, cleaning that mountain up, filling this up, we get lots of coal. Lots of coal. So yeah, let's just clean this out a bit. Put it back over there. So yeah, we've been working on this thing, making it look nice and neat. Of course, it's getting bigger. Yeah, look at that. It's full. Almost there. Just put the rest in there, it'll be full. We're probably going to get a lot of iron bars because actually down in this mountain I hit a streak of rock in here, so we're going to get a lot of iron up here too. And a lot of, rock, so. Alright, clean that out. Yep, it's getting there. That's a lot of coal, boy. And yep, we got a lot of iron. Oh, no, I guess I used quite a bit of it, didn't I? Only have one batch in there. Well, alrighty. Let's take a look, see what the guys are doing over here. I like the triangle you did there, Disturb. That makes it very interesting. Yeah. Don't know how you pull that off, but... Oh, I see. Okay. That's how you did it. But yeah, that's a nice touch, though. Definitely a nice touch. Alrighty then. Did you guys use the drone up here? Did I put it back in here? Wow. That's big. That is big. Oh, it's still up here. Well, there you have it. Look at that. That is looking nice. Our lake is almost done being under construction. We got the roadway. We still got to fix things a little bit here and there. And we're getting our facility updated with all the new toys. So yeah, things are looking up. So now we're at the point where I would like to tell you guys that I have a new event that I have just created. And this is going to be for everybody. So listen up, and hopefully you guys will be interesting. Now, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be hosting an event on YouTube, in live event. So it'll be live streaming on YouTube. Now this entails, and is called Boss for a Day. So if you have a map on Out of War and you want some TLC, then look no further. You found your help. We will come in, a group of guys, whoever is on that day and whoever wants to play, we will come in there and we will help you with your map, building whatever you want to do, whatever things you need to be done, anything at all on the map. So you can use our expertise, anything you want done. Now, you've seen some of the guys do their buildings, you've seen the guys that put up the systems and all that. Even I don't do too shabby putting up some of the systems myself, but we do have our master planner in here, and he loves to help everybody else as well. So I will leave a link in the description, and all you have to do is come into our Discord, become a member, and of course you have to have Out of War, of course. You can also help us on our map here, which is actually will become your map as well. So everybody has a bit on what they want to do in here. So it's not just what I want to do, it's not just what anybody else want to do. If there's something you want to do in here, feel free, come in here and do it. But at least it has to be, something extravagant. So, or you could just help us work on what we got going here. And trust me, we have a lot of plans on this map, a lot of plans. So just make sure you get in touch with me on my Discord. I will leave the link in the description. Make sure you check it out. If you want to know more about it, give me a comment in the comment section, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And also, I would like to thank the Frost Discord for helping us out with advertising. And also, I would love to thank NMC for their due diligence on making sure that all these updates get done and all the productions and everything get straightened out and look nice and neat. So, all that said, I have come to a close on the video. I will thank you all for joining me and watching my videos. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. And if you like the video, please hit that like button. But thank you again, and goodbye for now.